G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, GD. We're back in a new episode. I'm still standing near the accumulators, the accumulator that's hooked up to our power thing. This is now set to 0, thank gosh. And our power is finally set up properly without any problems. We're still kicking in the steam turbines a little bit every now and then. But as you can see, I've gone and marked out all our territory and told the biters to go away. And because I have multiple blueprints, so I have our solar blueprint, which parks like that. I also have the exact same blueprint without the solar panels and accumulators. I've actually laid down all the blueprints all the way along. We can see all the blue boxes are substations and roboports. So the whole area is covered with roboports, has power. That means robots can charge. On top of that, I have 100% radar coverage because I went through and put in radars manually. But doesn't have the solar panels because we're still waiting them to be built. Because it doesn't matter how many I'm producing, I'm putting them down basically as fast as the bots can pick them up and fly them off to wherever they need to go. Actually, our steel is dead. No, our steel is... We just need more outposts, okay? It's a more outpost problem now, which is problematic because I went and captured a new copper, 2 new stone, and a uranium, but no iron. So yeah, about that. This episode, what I want to do is I want to try and work out some neatish way to get another station in to do some uranium processing. Realistically, I need this coal gone. And the problem is, it's now that we're on solar power, it's just not getting used. Also need this coal gone. So add this coal and this coal. And realistically, it's only going to plastic, and we're just not making plastic fast enough. Well, we are making plastic fast enough, but that's half the problem. We're making plastic fast enough, and we're not using the coal fast enough. So I want to attempt to slot in another station, because a lot of this is still, we're going to call it temporary, even though it was never designed to be temporary. I'm gonna put in a station here-ish to do uranium processing, because that's going to be the next big one I want to get done. Let's bring that up there. Let's paste that in. We'll even pretend to line up the last one like it matters. Nope. Cut. Cut. Oh, that doesn't work. I can't see where the train's going to be. That'll do. Okay. I don't think I need to fuel that end of the train. You can go there. You can go there. We need a train stop. Need some iron, it turns out. And that's all I need. Of course, I don't say the logic didn't work. Come, bots, bring me some iron plate. Actually, I can probably just run there and get some iron plate. Yeah, I can. Why is one lane fully chopped up? Because you're still being fed off this, which is actually not running at full speed. So between episodes, that's something else I might fix. This is only got 1 belt coming out of it. I might hook it up to a few of these smelters, actually, because this is feeding the steel. This is feeding steel. This is also feeding steel. No, iron and iron, which is also being fed from the train. Yeah, I need to do some belt wiggling and get more ore moving through systems faster. Anyway, we want to request a train station up here. Thank you. And we want to call you Uranium Unload. I need a decider combinator. I need a train requester light. We're going to change you to do that one. power's probably important. Okay, that's done, that's done, that's done. This station can just, actually, you can just link up straight there. We can put a signal there and there. And there and there. Okay, train station done. Second thing I need to do is I need to actually have an outpost at the other end. So we're just going to take an existing outpost. That's not big enough. That looks more like our size. No, that's not going to work either. Okay, fine. We're going to chop back all this crap that's on our uranium. We're going to take our blueprint. And we probably... So I got to get train tracks down here still. And my logical answer is take this train track, bring it down, bring it all the way across in this gap between the walls. Because our solar panels come down to about here. So I should have just enough gap. And then do some sort of train station down here somewhere. So we're going to have you all run to the left. Yeah. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy that. Paste that on top of that. Cut that. And then if I get everything lined up, I should be able to just paste this one on top of one another all the way through. Those solar panels can go away. That can go away, I think. And that should be done. So they can be placed down. The robots can actually reach this whole area. So the robots can actually get it built, and then we'll go down and we'll set up a train station later. That's not right. Go away. You do this. Go away. Okay, just what I needed. A bunch of copper. As you can see, I've stopped requesting speed modules. I am going to request 50 of a piece. Just because, like, we finally got enough. Yeah, okay. Let's just have the bots deal with it. Go away, go away. Go away, and go away. And then if I copy that and put that back there, the robots will replace it as well. Alright, so that's done. We need to do uranium processing. So I want some centrifuges. Please, with the centrifuge. Thank you. Which I'm going to prod mod the crap out of. Why are you coming up here, train? Put the light back down. Red wire. Uranium. I don't think you're meant to be on. Okay, so enabled if that one green signal is greater than 1, I assume. Greater than 0. Greater than 0. Yeah, there's definitely no uranium in those boxes. Awesome. Thanks, autosave machine. Oh! Okay, this is not working. Go away. Go away. Unload. I'm actually honestly not sure if that's a fault with the mod or that's a fault with me not updating the mod. I know Lord Couture said that things were fixed, and I have no idea if I've actually updated the mod since. So yeah, it could go either way. I'm assuming it's been fixed by now, but I'm honestly not sure. Okay, so if I've got that and that, we want centrifuges, which are still not in my inventory. You know what? You give me centrifuge. That one. Really? That's not Knowledge Network still? Oh, that's probably why I'm not having anything delivered. Okay, centrifuges arrive in box. Really? Why are they not built? Pick up 48. Okay, they are built. They are being delivered to me. All right. So we've got our train station. It will deliver uranium when I tell it how the hell it's going to get uranium. I also need to get uranium requires acid, sulfuric acid, to be delivered. Now I got two choices. I can either bring the sulfuric acid on the train, drop the acid off at the same time as picking up the ore, or I can make a separate, entirely separate train that just carts around acid to any outpost that requires acid. It's an either or. I honestly don't know which way we're going to go. At the moment, I just want to try and get some uranium being processed. Do I want beacons? Yeah, sure. Let's throw the beacons in. We're not exactly module poor anymore. I actually think this will be a very, very temporary build, and I'll end up ripping it up shortly in exchange for something that's a little bit more sensible placement of our modules. So I'll put that there. We will copy that to there. Do I have one? I do have one that faces north. Awesome. I'm going to copy that. Place it there. Hook that up. I'm going to be really lazy. Just take a blue belt in. It's probably far enough. And stack inserters like so. And then no, let's go the other direction. Turn around. So we'll bring all our ore out this end. I'll take a substation, throw it on there, another one on there. You know what? I just put a substation there, a substation there. Now it's suddenly all powered. That seems like the best way to go. What is the story with all my robots? They're just charging because of charging issues. Okay. I then am going to want... So I got dull rocks and shiny rocks. So the dull rocks I want to... I've got to work out how to do this. Rocks are going to go in two places. One is going to be a shiny rock heaven. So we're going to take our shiny rocks and run them through a Covrex process, which is going to have productivity modules. It's also going to have lots and lots of beacons, because I want the process to be as fast as possible. So this time I will waste the beacons, so to speak, and go with a full 12 beacon coverage. We'll hook up a power as well. So you are going to take in shiny rocks, just the shiny half. So we're going to give you a splitter. Yep. We're going to have shiny rocks, shiny rocks. Going to go to the other left. Yep, thank you. Come on. No, I was right. We're going to go with that left. Shiny rocks on that left. Then I want to bring them into this build. This build, I want you to do filter and a normal. So I want you to output shiny rocks, and then I want them to loop straight back in. This side, we only need a normal fast inserter. I want you to output dull rocks, and then input them back in. So you're going to do dull rocks. And again, we're just going to go underground. So here's the interesting thing. I'm going to have to buffer all my dull rocks. Because I don't need them. No, wrong one. Cut that, put that there, put that there, put that belt into there, that belt into there, put down another substation. I'm coming over here to wonder what, to work out why there's no ore running, and of course we haven't even started mining it yet. Okay. Now I gotta do some side loading tricks. So we want our shiny rocks. That is the 235 to go on the bottom side of this belt, and we want the 238, being the crappy ones that we don't really want many of, but we get lots of, to go on the top side of this belt. So if I put one of those, nope, might be out of tiles. No, actually that works fine, because that means I can still take the rest this way, because we are going to want to make uranium ammo. Anyway, that's that build done. You'll make shiny rocks, you'll make dull rocks, you'll buffer the crap out of the dull rocks. We'll leave all that for the moment. We don't have an asset. Oh, look, I think I'm just going to be lazy. I'm just going to take the acid straight up and into the train. So this will be a slightly longer train. It'll be a 1, 4 to offset. Yeah, which means all of that's got to be moved down a tile or 2. Good one, JD. Okay, that's that problem fixed. Okay, we need a fluid wagon right here on the end, and then we're going to need a pump. Do I have a pump on me? No. Oil. Pump. Okay, so I need a pump there. I need a tank. Look at this mayhem. A tank is missing from the craft. So I'll just craft one tank real quick. Copper unload doesn't have any train. Wait, are you a copper train? Where the hell are you going? Copper 1, full. Copper supply. Park. Uranium unload. You cannot. The station's not called uranium unload. Okay, something went wrong when I copied and pasted things. Okay. Stupid train. Go back to there. You are set up for copper. You're set up for uranium. Hopefully that's worked out all its kinks. Copper unload, uranium unload. Yeah. That looks like it's worked out all the problems. Alright. Okay, you want power. That seems fairly important. And we need to spaghetti a pipe through here. Okay, so we're going to take a pipe and we're going to run in a straight line and hope no trains say that we can't. Mining outpost. No, we're just going to go over the mining outpost. Another train track with another rogue train out to get us. Well, I've been okay so far. Okay, that's too far to jump. But if I go that way, and then I put a bit of straight pipe, and I'm going to add a pipe, that's not a good sign. Can we reach? Can we reach? No! So close. Can I reach from there? Let's just work our way backward. No, we can't. Do I have landfill? 16 landfill. How far will that get us? Oh, it'll get us the couple of tiles we need. There to there. Get that one filled in. Those ones filled in. That one filled in. Make some more landfill. 2. So I want those 2 tiles. Maybe 2 landfills all I need. It is. Okay, I'm out of pipe again. This is probably going to get in the way of something else at some stage. It's okay. Once we've got it down here, we can always rearrange stuff out after the fact. Acids over there. Good spot to take acid, right where this pipe is. Okay, I'm gonna have to take acid there. Okay, now put acid in the pipe. And if you'll actually get built rather than waiting for bots that are halfway to nowhere to come help. Oh, it also means that the cap that I have on these inserters pump. We're reading a circuit condition, which is going to here, which is set to 5k. We're going to take that up to 15,000. Acid, acid, acid. 1.8. 2.5. 1.9. 1.1. That's slowly being filled up. I feel like I'm out of time already for this episode. Okay, pump. So I want to pump into a storage tank, so when my tanker swings by, I can literally just go empty the whole tank. Like, empty this tank into that tank so the train can leave. That's very, very key. So it's definitely a pump into a holding tank straight into the engine. Yeah, what I will do is I will end this episode here. That'll give me time to run to the other side of the map and hook these guys up. The first important thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to ghost in the pipes. So I only have to run acid to every second row of miners, and this row can then use this pipe to feed in this row. Although all the stations are going to end up being on this side anyway, so I need to do that. So yeah, I'm going to go build a station because that's pretty boring. We've all seen that before. Build loading, build an unloading tank and everything for the acid. And then see you in the next episode where maybe we've actually got the Covra X already kickstarted. I highly doubt it, you know, but we can always throw mill beacons at the problem. But yeah, hopefully we'll have the Covra X process started and up and running. And then I have no idea what we're going to do in the episode after that. Haven't planned that far ahead, obviously. So, either way, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. Do hope you're enjoying, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, bye.